Well, car insurance is complicated. We know we need it, but what kind of coverage is best? What makes Michigan different? And how do new laws impact our rights as drivers if there's a crash? Good thing we've got an expert with us this morning to sort all of this out. Tom Worsfold is a partner at Gruel Mills, a local law firm that specializes in personal injury and vehicle crashes. Tom, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely. So you deal with this day in and day out. Let's talk about car insurance and what some of your clients may come to you with. What do you commonly see?
Yeah, these are questions that I answer nearly every day with my clients and people calling in with questions unsure of what the landscape is and how to handle things. Everybody pretty much knows that Michigan's a no-fault state. Right. But nobody really knows what that means.
Right.
I grew up here in Grand Rapids. I didn't know what it meant until I started practicing injury law here in town. And so really what no-fault insurance means is that there's a particular carve-out that you get benefits from your own insurance company from regardless of who's at fault in the accident. Now, there's a whole different set of things where there is fault associated. You have the ability to go after an at-fault driver, somebody else who injures you in the accident. But what no fault covers is your medical bills. It will cover wage loss for 3 years. It will cover in-home nursing care if you need to. And so before 2019, when some reforms were made in Lansing, everybody in Michigan had to have unlimited lifetime coverage for what we call PIP, personal injury protection. That's the no-fault side of things. That's the things that you get billed for, essentially. Your insurance covers it. It is the best, most comprehensive insurance anywhere I've ever heard of because there's no cap on the amount of benefits that you get, and there's no limit. It can be for the rest of your life.
Wow.
Okay? In 2019, in an effort to try to bring some of those costs down, the legislature passed kind of what's been referred to as PIP choice. Mm-hmm. And so now we are allowed to elect a cap for those benefits. And so we can, instead of going with the unlimited lifetime, which I think everybody should have if they can afford it, mm-hmm. but I also understand and tell this to all my clients, not everybody can afford it.
Sure.
And if you need to have less benefits, then that's what you have to do. Everybody's got to get by and make those tough choices. But they can elect $500,000 of coverage, $250,000 in coverage. If somebody is on Medicaid, mm-hmm. they can elect $50,000 in coverage. Okay. And if somebody is on Medicare, they can opt out completely and just rely on Medicare to cover their medical benefits. The reason why I always advocate for unlimited lifetime, if my clients can afford it, is because you just don't know what's going to happen. We've had too many clients in our office, and I'm sure, we report it here on this station,
right,
about a drunk driver driving the wrong way on the highway and getting into a head-on crash with somebody. That is something you can be the most careful, defensive driver in the world, and something like that happens, it's completely out of your control. If you were to, heaven forbid, get catastrophically injured in that type of situation, become a paraplegic or a quadriplegic or have significant brain damage where you need somebody to take care of you, if you have unlimited lifetime medical coverage, that's taken care of for the rest of your life. So what does that mean on a practical level? It means that instead of having to go into a nursing home or have your family come and drop everything to take care of you in your own home, you can have an outside agency of skilled providers come in and take care of your needs 24/7 in your home.
Right.
Because to get into a nursing home, you've got to essentially liquidate all of your assets first, because Medicare does not cover nursing homes. And so you have to qualify for Medicaid. In order to be on Medicaid, you can't have more than $2,000.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot to digest.
It's a lot, yes.
So when someone is going and talking with their insurance agent, what questions should they come to the table with to determine, obviously you want to, if you can afford it, great, but many people probably can't. So how do you determine where you fall there?
First of all, I recommend talking to an insurance agent.
Yes.
Okay. For many people, especially my age and younger, it's just so much more comfortable to go online, name your own price, do your thing, and shop for the cheapest that you can. That's what we're conditioned to do, whether it's shopping for an appliance or a plane ticket. But if you talk to an agent, they owe a little bit of an extra duty to you to give you good, sound advice, and it's very helpful, and they can shop around from multiple insurance agencies as well to give give you what you need. So if you are price conscious, talk to an agent because they will help you, even if it is uncomfortable to get on the phone and talk to a real person. But then it's just a matter of getting your prices, right? Can I afford to go from that $500,000 limit to that unlimited lifetime? The reason we have insurance is to prevent against and protect against the worst case scenario. We have insurance on our houses for fires.
Right.
Our house isn't going to probably burn down, but if it is, it would be absolutely devastating to our lives if we didn't have insurance. The same goes for an auto. And so I'd ask about that. The other thing, and we can get a little bit into that other side, is the non-economic damages, the part where fault does come into play. If somebody does run a stop sign or a red light or is texting on their phone and they injure you, you are allowed to recover against the at-fault driver for what we call your non-economic damages. Your pain and your suffering, the impact on the quality of your life, the change from before and after, what your new normal is. You're able to recover damages for the harm that's been caused to you. But some people don't have very much insurance coverage or none at all. And so I would encourage our viewers to ask their agent or search online about what we call uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage. That is insurance that you buy for yourself and for your family to protect you in case somebody injures you and it's their fault, and they either don't have insurance, we hear about those stories all the time, uninsured drivers, or they don't have enough insurance to cover your injuries. If you became a paraplegic, quadriplegic, that is significant. In Michigan, we can get as low as $50,000 in liability coverage. And so most people who have that low of insurance level, they usually don't have very many assets to be able to pay out of pocket. As individuals, my clients and me as a lawyer, we're not all that interested in trying to ruin people's lives and take their house or anything like that. That's not what we're in this for. We're in this to help our clients. And so if you have that extra protection, you can get $250,000, $100,000, $500,000, $1 million in extra coverage, so that the first portion comes out of what the other driver has if they have $50,000, and then you get the rest from your own insurance company up to that limit. And I think what would surprise people is just how affordable the uninsured and underinsured motorist coverage is.
The ballpark there, what does it run?
It depends on
what your
everybody.
coverage.
I'm not an insurance underwriter, but it is nominal compared to
what you get.
Comprehensive and collision, for example. I think people would be surprised if they looked at their deck sheet. That's usually the most expensive item on there, not your PIP coverage, no fault coverage. It's the comprehensive collision. Uninsured and underinsured is it's really not that much, and adding an extra level, going from that 100 to 250 or that 250 to 500 or even that 500 to $1 million, it might be $40 for a year to get that type of added protection, so that you're not relying on somebody else
just in case
to have coverage to cover your injuries and protect you and your family.
Wonderful. Well, Tom, thank you so much for all of your insight. And of course, people want to reach out to you if they've got questions, if they're in an accident, gmnp.com. You can call that number on your screen as well, 616-235-5500. We'll be right back.